Josh has to walk over and push him out a little bit more, take his ankle band back. As we move on to our co-main event of the evening, Nick Toscano up against Troy Feniger. Both immediately, last time they were here on our last card, HCS 12, went up to each other right after and said, hey, we'd like to compete. And Josh said, sure, how's a month from now work? And they said, why not? And as we are underway, Nick in your black and purple out of Momentum up against Troy out of Rockland in the all black, our third and final Rockland competitor of the evening.
Hey, you gotta love when the matches just make themselves.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, you got the platform for it, go for it. And you see Nick's trying to slide under into single leg X here.
This is
oh, now in a rolling X guard.
As we roll out of bounds.
Oof.
That was an exciting little scramble there.
Yeah, looked like he was going to be right on that heel there for that heel hook there, but hey.
Back underway. Nick, I believe this is his 6th weekend in a row competing.
Okay.
So definitely an active competitor.
Yeah,
And I believe last week he won the
IBJJF?
Yeah, I believe he won last week.
In the New York Open, probably? Because I was just in New York last weekend. This weekend they're in Connecticut.
Yep.
Ooh.
Heavy pressure. He loves using the wall there.
Yeah, he's shoving him right up against the wall. Using that pressure right into that single leg.
He said, I will not be the nail today.
Yeah.
Looking to elevate. Troy, nice roll through there to the leg, though.
Couldn't quite hold on to it, but he's using...
Great scrambles out of these two. Both brown belts.
Excellent scrambles by both of these guys. All right, you see Nick kind of elevating a little bit with that butterfly guard. Right, but you see Troy, he's using the posts. He wasn't able to get swept over or anything, but you can kind of see like Nick really wants to go for that leg. So he's in a single leg X again. Oh, there's heel exposure. Troy needs to kind of push on the butt maybe to like really get that leg free. Now, still in comfortable position though. He can still finish.
And you can see the little grimace there.
Yeah. Like Troy's got to really focus on getting that leg out.
And he's able to. Nick, also one of our referees here. So you would hope he's familiar with the rule set at least.
Right, and also, you know, Nick was the one who really pushed up against the wall, but now when you're the bottom player up against the wall, it does take away a lot of your options for sweeps and things like that. So that's kind of the downfall of trying to use the wall.
The wall's fun when you're using it to your advantage, but it's a tight space, so anything can change.
Right, so especially if you're kind of cramped on the bottom there, it takes away a lot of your movement.
3 minutes in, 3 minutes remain here.
Still see Nick, like he's still trying to play those butterfly guards. He really likes getting that foot in, trying to elevate, not allowing that pass to happen. He really wants to grab at one of the legs. Like you can just see it. Like that's what he wants. But like Troy's not letting that happen. He's kind of a little wise to it. Kept that leg hidden.
That's the disadvantage of continually going for the same thing. Your competitor's eventually going to be able to figure out what's happening.
Oh, Nick's got a nice little bite on that arm.
He must have heard us talking in the booth there. Oh, I could go after another limb.
But Troy was able to defend it. I mean, Nick still got the lock, but Troy's got the arm straight here, so it's a little bit hard to finish when someone has the straight arm like that.
And he fights his arm back. 2 minutes remain.
Oh, trying to transition
very
to
active work from Nick here.
Omoplata into like an arm bar. All right, so Troy's pulling that arm back, so there's no arm bar anymore, but...
As we separate there. Nick has just been throwing submissions up routinely. Troy never getting the opportunity to feel comfortable here, it feels like.
Yeah, you can see like he wants that finish. Troy's just doing a lot of defending. Yeah, Troy really wants to get like control of the legs here because, you know, Nick's using them a lot to elevate, to use them to go for leg locks and everything. So he's trying to really focus on that. Now he's trying to maybe go for his own leg lock there, but figures, nah, I'm going to go for the pass instead. All right, so 45 seconds left in this match. That went by fast. I mean, competitors probably don't feel that, but
they don't. But all this action definitely makes this one feel like it's flying by. 30 seconds. Both, I mean, a lot of action, but both don't look like it's impacted them too much yet. Both look like their gas tank has held with them so far. Be interesting to see as this continues.
Yeah. I mean, because we haven't really seen, you know, back takes or anything yet off of either of them, so we haven't seen how they defend it.
3 seconds left.
Ooh.
As we head to overtime 1. Troy wins the toss. Troy defers, and Nick will be taking the arm.
Interesting first choice.
And we are underway.
All right, so you see Troy immediately trying to stack, but problem is when Nick has that leg, it takes away, you know, his hips and everything to be able to turn over to stack. So he's got to get his leg free if he really wants to kind of turn his hip over to stack up. But now he's got a little bit of a lesser grip. So when you have kind of that gable grip, it's hard to hold on to that when it comes to that arm bar. But you see now Troy's able to stack,
he hasn't tapped yet. That's close. And he's able to yank the arm out. That got dangerously close for Nick to find that submission, but Troy was able to hang on. Scary moment, but he's able to prevail there. That was impressive. I thought that's happening.
That looked locked in.
Now Troy will take the back. And we are underway.
All right, so he needs a submission to be able to stop this. Or if he can ride him out that minute.
Yeah, Nick has to find a way out to extend it.
So he's trying to kind of push his hips a little high. He was doing a little bit unconventional, trying to get his hips above Troy's legs there. Because Troy's got the feet crossed, so even though he doesn't have great control of the hips when you cross your feet like that, he looks like he's still got a little bit of a squeeze.
Yep. Nick's got to get moving. 15 seconds remain. He's able to, there's the first step there. 10 seconds, looking to turn in, and he does turn in. Able to find the late escape there to extend this to our ADCC overtime.
Right.
Bendy boy peering behind us in the Starbucks apron. I believe we just caught that on camera for you at home.
All right. Oh, that was a nice little wrestle up by Nick there. So he's able to grab that leg.
Underhook from Troy, bump him forward.
Except I don't think it would count as a takedown when you wrestle up. If you originate a takedown off of your knees, it doesn't quite count as a takedown. Right, so we got Troy, like it's in this half guard, but you say like Nick, he's just got his butterfly guard, that butterfly hook that's been in, you know, this whole match that he's been looking for. So he's got when he's looking to pass, he's got to worry about that butterfly hook. So if he's looking to pass, he's got to keep his hips low. But you see Nick's really trying to elevate. He's into this X guard. Oh, into another heel hook attempt here. You see Troy's almost got his leg free though. Oh, almost got a calf slicer. Oh, Troy was able to get that leg back.
And now dangerous position for Troy. Nick looking for his hooks. That's one.
I know.
That's Troy fighting off the other.
Oh,
Nothing yet still.
but he's got a choke.
But the choke's in. Submission will always win.
right. Oh, that looks
And there's the tap. Nick Toscano drops the hammer in the ADCC overtime winner by submission. Always love when we can see a submission win in overtime here. Nick Toscano, chef's kiss out of momentum. BJJ winner by submission. That was a fun back and forth there in the co-main event. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Great matchmaking by themselves.
Absolutely. Love to see that. And it wasn't a bad blood matchmaking either. It was like...
It's usually respect.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
you see someone that like, hey, they've got great jiu-jitsu.
They
I
both
want to
lost the
test
first
myself
round.
against
They were
them.
like, no, we can do better. Let's go against each other. And it was an exciting match. Love to see that here.